accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABN Radio. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABN Radio. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABN Radio. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABN Radio. It's facts, it's balance. It's noon. Today, the 14th day in the month of July 2022. Governor Ikpeazu's wife pledges more investment in anti-drug campaign and rehabilitations of addicts. Show Abia North what you've achieved in 8 years. Stop scoring cheap political points with insecurity. Group captured Mao Ohuabunwa. Peter Obi cannot compromise Biafra agitation. We don't know him, IPOB fires back at Gumi. Senator Orji Kalu urges federal government to reopen talks with ASU. Ifeanyi Ararume defects to Labour Party, picks ticket for Okigwe's notorious zone. We didn't pass Sharia law to get Northern support for Tinubu. Kwakwanso picks pastor as running mate over 2023. There is dignity in Labour Party. Peter Obi fires back at Tinubu. Stop courting corners to acquire passports, Aregbesola urges Nigerians. Over spy plates ban. FRSC commends police and directs personnel to effect order. While in sports, Kalubali set to join Chelsea from Napoli. These are the headlines on the news at noon. Take commercials. We'll be right back with details and many more. Stay connected. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABN Radio. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABN Radio. Welcome back. I'm Grace Dorcas Onyekachi. Now the details. Dr. Nkechi Ikpeazu, the wife of Abia State Governor Okezie Ikpeazu, says she's upscaling her involvement in the fight against substance abuse through advocacy and sensitization. She also promised interventions to promote care and recovery for those who have been exposed to misuse. Dr. Ikpeazu stated this when she visited the state headquarters of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency in Aba. A socio-political group under the aegis of Abia North Peace Foundation (ANPF) has taken a sweep at former Abia North Senator and candidate of the PDP for the district Maho Ohuabunwa for allegedly attempting to score cheap political points with insecurity in the district. The group therefore challenged Ohuabunwa to show the people of the district what he achieved in 12 years he spent at the National Assembly. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB on Wednesday lashed out at controversial Islamic cleric Shakar Ahmad Gumi over his comment that the emergence of Peter Obi at the Labour Party, the presidential candidate, has slowed down Biafra agitations in the southeast. However, IPOB believes that Obi's involvement in Nigerian politics cannot compromise the agitation for Biafra. The Senate Chief Whip Orji Uzor Kalu has urged the federal government to reopen negotiation with the leadership of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU. In a statement yesterday, Kalu, who is a former Abia State governor, lamented the disruption of academic activities as a result of the incessant strike by varsity teachers. The son of Senator Ifeanyi Ararume, a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress APC, Ifeanyi Ararume Jr., has defected to the Labour Party after being denied the ticket of PDP to vie for the Okigwe senatorial zone for the 2023 general elections. Ararume, who was a former commissioner for commerce, industry and tourism under Governor Rochas Okorocha's administration, resigned from the People's Democratic Party (PDP), where he was aspiring to contest, saying circumstances beyond his control necessitated a change in his political party membership. The Lagos State House of Assembly has debunked a report making the rounds on social media that it has secretly passed the Sharia law in a deal to get Northern support for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the APC presidential candidate. The chairman, Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Information, Publicity, Security and Strategy, Honorable Sitonji David, made this known to newsmen on Wednesday in Lagos. According to him, no informed person should believe these lies against the Assembly that is above the common standard of excellence, as the news is far from reality. As the 2023 general elections gather steam, the New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP) on Thursday said Rabiu Kwankwaso, its presidential candidate, has chosen Bishop Isaac Idahosa as his running mate. ABN TV reports that the ANPP made the announcement via its official Twitter handle. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, has responded to a comment by Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress APC, in which the latter criticized the LP. Speaking on Wednesday at a rally organized by the Labour Party in Osun State, Obi said such a comment by the APC presidential candidate comes from a place of hatred, but the Labour Party will respond with love. Minister of Interior Mr. Ralph Aregbesola yesterday queried the Passport Control Office of the Alausa Passport Office of the Nigerian Immigration Service (NIS) in Lagos, Mrs. B.L. Buka, for breaching the due process in the issuance of passport to Nigerians. Aregbesola consequently advised Nigerians to follow due process in their passport application and shun patronizing touts who will end up disrupting the standardized procedure. Corps Marshal Federal Road Safety Corps Boboye Oyeyemi has commended Inspector General of Police Usman Baba for banning SPY number plate Corps Public Education Officer. Assistant Corps Marshal B.C. Kazim conveyed the commendation in a statement. Oyeyemi directed commanding officers of the Corps nationwide to collaborate with the police force to ensure the order. While in sports, Napoli defender Kalidou Koulibaly is set to join Chelsea on a long term, according to multiple reports. Despite the departure of Andreas Christensen, Antonio Rudiger and Romelu Lukaku, head coach Thomas Tuchel is still waiting to make his first addition to the summer transfer window. And this brings us to the end of the news at noon. But before we go, a recap via major headlines.
News at noon on ABN Radio. It's facts, it's balanced, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABN Radio.
Governor Ikpeazu's wife pledges more investment in anti-drug campaign and rehabilitations of addicts. Peter Obi cannot compromise Biafra agitation. We don't know him, IPOB fireback at Gumi. Senator Orji Kalu urges federal government to reopen talks with ASU. These and many more different platforms. Just log on to www.abntv.com.ng, and you can also follow us on all social media platforms being displayed on your screen. or you can slash it onto your Google Play Store and download our all-in-one app. Search for ABN Radio. This news was edited and packaged by Fanyo Kali. I am Grace Dorcas Onyekachi. Stay connected for more programs coming up shortly. Stay safe.
On ABN Radio. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABN Radio.
The biggest bang of the season is about to go down. It's the ABN TV Service Awards 2022 at Sheraton's Hotels, Abuja. The biggest bang of the season is about to go down. It's the ABN TV Service Awards 2022 at Sheraton's Hotel.